Hey guys, how's it going? Today we will be taking a look at Metahero and doing some price analysis and identifying a few key levels, some levels that we could use to our advantage, whether we are looking to buy, sell, or even just accumulate the asset. I've got two major levels marked up so far, which are levels of resistance. We've got this juicy level here that we've had in the past, which is a major area of support here, and then it was a major level of resistance there, and that is at around 9.3 cent. But going right down to the lower time frames, and I want to have a look at some potential buy zones first, and where we could look to pick up some hero if the market did allow. So I mean, we could look at two things. We could look at this latest move here. So as you can see, we had a move there from the lows, retraced, and then we've pushed back up. So in terms of Fibonacci, if you look at this wick here from the bottom to the top, go look at that. This is why I use Fibonacci's to use as entry and selling zones. We've done a major move to the upside, so look at that, move all the way up. We've then rejected, come back down, and we've tapped that 618 to an absolute T. So that would have been a perfect buying zone at 0.048. We are currently rejecting off this 382 level at 5.1 cent. Depends on Bitcoin really and the rest of the market. If we do get another little bit of shakeout, I mean Bitcoin's currently at 47,500. If we did get a little bit of a rejection on that, maybe down towards that 46k mark, which is that major level support, then you could expect another pullback. So if you're looking for some buys on Metahero, what I would do is start laddering a few bids in from around 0.048 all the way down to this region here around 0.45. So that's an area I will potentially look at targeting to buy. I think the general market is looking good now, but remember, don't get too excited because things can always pull back up. For me, I'm bullish. I'll just make that clear that I do think that the prices are going to continue to gradually climb now over the next few months. But we do get nukes, we do get pullbacks on the way up. So just use those pullbacks to your advantage. So I mean, there's buy zones 0.048 all the way down to 0.045. I can't see us coming back down to his regions again, to be honest. I think the market has been down to those levels, and that's somewhere where we really do not need to get back down to. So that's the levels to potentially buy. Obviously, my main aim now is to accumulate hero and just keep progressing forward and taking profit. The first level I will be taking a little bit of profit off is here. That is at 0.092. Once we break that level, we have pretty much a big hollow gap here, and I think we will push all the way up to that 16 cent region. I think that's a nice area where we can target to look to take some profit. So two profit areas from current prices. I mean, I dropped this down a little bit earlier. That's around 85% to the first take profit region. The next take profit region from the current level here is around 216%, and that's at 16 cent. I will be definitely taking some profit there. I'm not going to be completely getting out of it because remember, taking profit is king. You need to take profit in order to live, in order to enjoy yourself, and in order to potentially buy back on the dips. Because what had happened, like for example, we could get this push up here through resistance, and we could reject off here, and we could come back down to this region here. That would then give you a great opportunity to buy, reaccumulate more before the next leg up. So for me, this is going to be where I'll be probably taking around 50 to 60% portfolio profit at this region. I know we've been up to here, up at 26 cent, and I honestly do believe those all-time highs will be broken at some stage in the future. But while we're down at these levels, they're great times to accumulate and load up as much as you possibly can going forward, because this project does have a solid use case as a physical product. Tied in with Everdome, it can actually scan real-life items and put them into a metaverse. Whether that's just with Everdome or whether that's on a broader horizon going forward in the future, I think that the vision we've been given of the metaverse is still quite vague, because we're getting a lot of these projects like Decentraland and Sand. They look like old-fashioned already, so we're definitely ready for something new to step to play, and this is exactly what Metahero does. Putting real-life objects in real quality into the metaverse is something that we should all be looking to achieve. So, looking at a couple of indicators, this is the EMA 20 and the 50. We've obviously had a bearish cross here on the 31st of December last year, and ever since then the price has been rejecting. We've been up and tested this 50, but then we rejected off that level of resistance, and now the EMAs slightly starting to come back together. What we need really now, obviously the price is now back above the 20. That is good. For bullish continuation, we need the price now to reclaim this level here. This around 5.8 cent. Once we do get some candles above 5.8 cent and trading back above this moving average 50, I think the bulls will return and we will start to see the price get back above this 50. You might get a few retests and it will start gradually climbing up to this level of resistance here. With this, hopefully we'll get an EMA crossover around here and then the price will hug that EMA 50 all the way back up. We are looking for a bullish cross on these moving averages. If we take a look at VeChain, we've now had a bullish cross there. If we take a look at Ethereum, bullish cross. BTC, bullish cross. You get what I mean? Things are starting to look good now, and the higher caps are forming these crosses. We are waiting for the lower caps, for the mid caps to get into this rhythm and start pushing up. So for me, we just got to be patient with this. It will start to push up very soon, and that's what we're waiting for. We're just waiting for that positive price action to return to the general market, because still I think a lot of people are sidelined. A lot of people left and never came back, and we're just waiting for that time to arise for people to really start showing us what this market is all about. So looking at the RSI here, it is bang on 50%, so we have got definitely room to grow up here to the upside, so that shows that the RSI has got plenty of room left, but just be wary, we've got plenty of room to the downside if the market also did want a pullback. But in terms of price analysis, that is going to do for it today. With just some levels to buy and then these two major levels to sell. This is where I will be selling, and I think you should be selling. Good time to take profit and reaccumulate. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button. I'll catch you next time.